Here? Yeah. Got it. So we've got Adam ready. Good morning, sir. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can.
Okay, all right. Sir, you should see on that other screen there is a representative here from the state's attorney's office. He's going to make you an offer to see whether or not you want to resolve the ticket for using electronic communication device. Mr. Fowles?
All right, so the state's offer on the electronic communication device ticket, it's a $255 fine, fee, and assessment, but that comes with court supervision instead of a conviction.
Do you understand what the state's offer is? You're muted again. You're still muted.
Sorry, it won't let me unmute on myself. You have to unmute me.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
That is, yeah, that's good. That's what I
Okay.
want to say.
Okay. How long would you need to get the 255 paid?
I think I could probably pay her as soon as possible.
You want 30 days to pay? Is that?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. All right. All right. So if you see at the bottom of my screen, there's a site there, paytrafficfine.org. That is a site you can go to pay it online if you want to use that.
Okay.
Any questions about anything?
I don't think so.
Okay. So for those terms, are you pleading guilty on using the electronic communication device?
Yep.
All right. You're good to go, sir. Thank you very
All right.
much.
Thank you.
Here. I have iPhone guest. Are you Teresa Mason Lawrence?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
All right. Ma'am, you should see here on the screen, there's a representative from the state's attorney's office. He's going to make you an offer to see whether or not you want to resolve the ticket for using the electronic communication device. Mr. Fowles?
All right, so our offer on the ticket, it's a $255 fine, fee, and assessment, but that does come with court supervision instead of a conviction.
Sir, can you hear me?
We can still hear you. I can't see you anymore, but we can still hear you. There you go.
Okay, I'm sorry, I had to use my iPhone. Well, the reason can I ask you a question?
Well, hang on just a second. A word of caution. Don't say anything in front of me about what happened on this incident or anything like that. If you have a question about the offer or something like that, feel free. But I just don't want you in front of me to say anything about what happened when the officer pulled you over, anything like that.
Can I say that I would like to do something different?
So if you're, I can explain on this slightly. So in terms of these petty offenses, the only options available to us in terms of resolution, and this is actually by statute, is payment of a fine and then a disposition of either court supervision or a conviction. Other than that, the only other option really is to explore it for trial.
Yeah, so we don't really have many options when you say you want to do something different. It's for today, the really is whether or not you want to accept the state's offer. If you don't want the state's offer, then we would have to set this for a trial. We don't do trials by Zoom. The Zoom settings are really for people who do want to resolve their matters by way of whatever the offer is. So do you have any questions about the offer or anything like that?
I just know the officer said it was $168 if I paid it, but
Okay. So let me explain that. If you were to pay that 168 or what, then it will show up on your record as a conviction. What the state is offering you is supervision, and there is a higher cost for supervision. The benefit of supervision is if you make it through the term of supervision, pay off any fine, then it's not going to show up on your driving record as a conviction. So there is that benefit to that. The lower fine was if you just pay it outright, but with that, it shows up on your record as a conviction. Does that make sense?
I understand what you're saying. The reason I wanted to do this, come to court today, is because of the situation, and I would like to be heard, and I don't know how I can go about being heard on this.
About using the electronic communication device? Is that what you're saying? Yes or no? Yes or no? Is that what you were wanting to be heard about?
The whole situation, how that happened.
Okay, then if I'm hearing you correctly, then the only way to do that is ask for a trial.
Then I'm going to ask for a trial.
All right. What date do you want to set her?
Your Honor, we could do that August 10th date if possible. Just it would be in the afternoon that day instead of in the morning.
All right, so we're going to set you for a court date of August 10th at 1:30 in courtroom 6C. Okay?
And
I apologize, Your Honor. I did misspeak on that. It should actually be in the morning on that one.
It should be in
at
the morning.
8:30, yeah.
Okay. So
can I
now,
go back and ask the state's attorney the question about him offering $250 and court supervision, and it wouldn't go on my record, but would that still affect my insurance?
Again, I hate to speak for insurance companies, but typically, as we understand it, that the insurance company is going to, insurance and the Secretary of State are concerned about convictions. So that is one of the benefits of supervision, is if you make it through the term of supervision, get any fine paid, then it does not show up as that conviction. And that's what they're usually looking at, is whether there's a conviction. Does that answer the question?
Yeah, it answers the question. Is there any way that I could speak with the state's attorney off? Can I call him and speak with him about this?
Your Honor, we can do a breakout room very briefly if that would potentially help resolve the matter.
Man, what we can do is we can put you in a breakout room. That means you'll be present with the state's attorney and I won't be a part of that discussion. Because again, there's certain things you don't want me to necessarily hear in case it does go to a trial. So we can put you in a breakout room. Is that okay? All right. Hey, give us a second to get that set up.
Thank you.
Guys, you might have to walk me through that. You might get a notice on your screen to join a breakout room. If it does, click on that.
Okay.
Do you need me to do?
Yeah, he needs to be let in and then made the code.
Okay, gotcha. We're getting there. Give us a second.
Thank you.
So again, just so you know, ma'am, they're in a different room now. So again, I won't be a part of that discussion
Okay.
once you join that breakout room.
And then when we're finished, will I come back to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
awfully quiet in here.
Yeah.
About, so, and, we're supposed to just, take guilty to it. She was like, even though she kind of got through that, she's like, she can't guarantee.
Oh, yeah, you never
so,
know. Yeah, it does say on the website. though.
Yes,
I
that's
didn't
exactly,
Look at the
so
website.
she,
Yeah, you can.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's the reason why, so I was like,
Yeah.
it just doesn't make any sense. So we had, quite a few of them yesterday, and she's like, so,
It becomes not very convenient for them because they still got to reset it.
yes,
Still. But yeah, the website, I looked at the website
Yes.
randomly yesterday and saw that it does say it's,
yes,
and it says 24 business.
yes, and she does check to see like if it's just, a regular ticket and stuff like that.
Sure.
All of that, and she does, I don't know what she does for that, she does like basically say that that option's not available to them.
Because I think they came and checked it, so to speak.
Yes, and that's what she goes through it.
Yeah. Website. You can't tell how it's on the website says. I can just sign up 24 business days.
I know. I will, I'll have Shelley do that.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Not a chance. I went on Judge Tharp piano.
There you go. That's fine. That's fine.
This is not me. It's coming from someone a little bit higher.
I just want him to be consistent with his own message to the public. I hate for him to think. I just think he can.
There you go.
Were there any Zoom this afternoon?
No.
Right.
close all rooms.
I believe so, yeah.
Should I close all rooms now? Okay. All right.
All right, Your Honor, after speaking with Ms. Mason Lawrence, we've come to an agreed disposition of that $255 with court supervision. She has, I believe, indicated she can pay today and then receive 30 days of court supervision.
Is that what you want to do today, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right. All right. Second here. Okay. And if you see at the bottom of my screen, there's that site, it's at paytrafficfine.org. That is a site that you can use to go to pay that online, if that was your choice to do that.
Okay, that's what I'll do today.
Okay, perfect. All right. So for those terms, are you pleading guilty on using the electronic communication device?
Yes.
Okay, all right. I'm glad you had an opportunity to talk to the state then to get that all worked out.
Thank you.
Okay, any questions about anything?
No, ma'am.
Okay, thank you very much. You're good to go. Thank you.
Thank you.